Selfish, selfless synergy. What an opportunity we have. It's kind of built into our genetic code, and it really has created an opportunity for all of us to exploit. The overall aim that most of us have is to improve. But the question is, by what method? How are we going to improve? Of course, we can be selfish, which is the way many of us think would have to work, but selfish is lacking consideration for others. Now, if others aren't doing well, it's really tough for us to live in a better world. I mean, we want others to do well. We want our friends and family to do well. So selfish didn't really work as far as improving. So how can we create a better world? And really, to create a better world, we have to enable other people to achieve their potential. Because once they achieve their potential, they can help create the kind of world we want to live in, we want to have, so everybody gets to enjoy a better life. So maybe we're selfless. If we could be just selfless and help others. I realize selfless is concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than one's own, or being unselfish. So wait a minute, that's not right. I'm not being unselfish. I want to live in a great world. So it really wasn't being selfish, that is a method we could use, or being selfless, because that didn't create, that wasn't about me either. I thought maybe it could be synergy. Because synergy is the outcome that produces a greater effect than the sum of separate parts. Well, yeah, kind of, but that didn't quite get to where I wanted to be. And I also realized whenever I do anything, we create an interaction. Therefore, everything we do is an interaction. And Einstein reminded us 100 times every day, my inner and outer life are based on the labors of others. So we need others to do well. He also told us only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. So for us to feel good about our life, we need to think about others. Emerson caught it really well when he said, it's one of the most beautiful compensations of life that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself. So really, helping others is somewhat of a selfish act. It's you help others and you help yourself. And I realize the quality of my life depends on the labors of others. The better others do, the greater my potential is for a better life. So I needed an action that would describe selfish, selfless synergy to help create that better world. So I thought, well, what if we took self and energy and made Selfergy? Well, I thought, yeah, that's good, but I don't want just individuals thinking this way. I also want organizations to think, how can they start working in the world so they're creating products that would not only help people live better lives, but also help them earn a profit so they would benefit too. So maybe we could have orgery. And I realized that might be a problem. That it just isn't going to quite work right. So my colleagues got me in touch with the linguist Steve Cerruti, and see what he suggested, not orgery, but Paneugenesis. And Paneugenesis literally means creating all good. Pan is all, good is, you is good, and Genesis is creating. And we describe that as action by individuals, groups, or organizations that create the best outcomes for all parties with a byproduct of pervasive, reciprocal, positive benefits. So everybody's getting the benefit. But that's quite a mouthful. So really the way we can think about it is we want to create interactions so everything benefits. How can we think systematically how everything can do better based on our interactions, both the short and the long term? So we have to think about this in a long-term method. It's really about creating better relationships, and this is also an application of Deming's systems appreciation. And we want to think about how can we practice Paneugenesis, and then all of us will benefit.